can't hear what Ben's doing. Ben's character is really coming through, just like goofy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to like add some texture to our songs, all right?
Texture.
I'll tell you what.
Forgive me for trying to add some texture.
If you come close to me during the set at all and make any of those faces, I won't be able to play. This was most likely the most we've ever been prepared to do a record. We've always been very prepared going into the studio, but I guess more so on my side of things. I had most of my lyrics done before we got into the studio, which is, if you know me, it is insane because it's like the hardest part for me and takes the longest. Yeah, it's funny, those vocals are obviously really important to me because I sing, but it's often the thing that comes last. Sometimes, you know, I'll have a melody in my head first, but it really is something that comes last, but it is something that I guess I pay attention to the most. Because as a guitar player, my abilities only go so far.
Yeah, I would say that the vocals are most captivating out of all the records, the most on this one, just because, you know, for myself, for sure, and definitely for Steve, because we've talked about this a lot, just on the drives back and forth between the studio and his house. It's pushed he and I to do a lot of things very differently. Like as you'll notice with the new record, like I'm actually doing a decent amount of singing on this record. Like it was really kind of nerve-wracking at first, but interesting at the same time because like never put my voice on a record like that before. Like I've been screaming for the past, you know, almost 10 years now, and it's just been that, you know, so that has been a completely new dynamic for me.
Going into this record, I definitely wanted to rethink how I perceive heavy music, because I always feel like we're grasping at something that we're not quite grabbing, and I feel like we actually got close to getting it this time around.
Both of the last albums that we've done, the writing process has been pretty similar. Steve is the primary writer in our band, so he usually formulates a pretty complete idea of a song, and then we have a band account, like a business account on Dropbox. So he'll upload song ideas to our band Dropbox, and we'll be able to listen to them. And so he's been doing that, honestly, since maybe a month after 5x5 came out. Steve's like such a creative mind, and he just always has ideas. So over the past like 2 years, he's been writing a lot and you know, sending out song ideas, and then it's perfect because he'll put those in the Dropbox, we'll listen to them, we'll jam along to them, we'll give him feedback on stuff.
I've been playing with the band for about 1.5 years. I got to know them pretty well just from touring with them in different bands. And so this being the first record to actually collaborate with them, it was just different. It was different than anything I've ever been a part of. I'm used to being able to get in a room with other musicians and just play through songs and jam out parts and see how they feel. For this, it was all done online. So for the most part, I would take his basic idea. As far as like fills and stuff go, I would like rewrite them. And some songs I would just take and kind of like scrap a whole part. I'm just like, I really want to like work something out here. Like this could be a really cool part.
I think for our new album, there was like I wouldn't call it a like significant shift in our sound from Captors to 5x5, but I think the biggest thing that we took away in that step from Captors to 5x5 was writing songs in like a basement and then recording them, but then actually getting out on stage and playing them in front of a live crowd and learning and just kind of seeing how things feel in a live setting. And I think even more so on our new album, we took that like a step farther, where music-wise and like lyrically lining parts up, that it's like, all right, this is a very like aggressive theme that we're talking about within this song. So it needs like a very aggressive tone to go along with it, and trying to like pair those together, but also trying to cut the fat, and you just learn how to just write better songs. The longer that you play music and you like play together, you just learn to write better songs and how to just make things flow a little bit better and easier.